I'm gonna attempt to do this video. I just left the hospital and was able to spend time with Antoinette and Maya. I was not able to go in Anne's room. The whole thing with COVID is so crazy, these rules they make up. So because Antoinette's on a ventilator, we can be in the same room. Mom's not on a ventilator. I can't go in her room because I don't have the clearance to go in with the same mask the nurses wear. Even if I put that mask on, I still can't go in the room because I'm not a nurse, but they can go in that room. And then Maya, I could go in the room, and I still had to put the mask on and the gown and everything, but all three of those women are COVID positive, and all the nurses work with them all day, but I couldn't go in the room with Mom, which then the guy agreed. He's like, the thing doesn't make any sense. So she tried to get up, and she was like moving in the bed, and she was trying to wave at me, and she knew I was there. She could hear me, she could see me, and she moved for 2 or 3 minutes, and then she started crying, saying she was uncomfortable. So the guy Jonathan went and helped her move. He moved the bed, and then after that she knocked out again. So she was maybe up for 4 or 5 minutes while she was watching me through the glass. And I texted her, and he was able to relay the message that I wanted to do a FaceTime call, and she said, I can't, I don't have the energy. So she's pretty tired. Maya's doing good. They want to release her, but I'm not mentally stable to take a human on in my life right now. Like, I don't need to take care of someone that just got out of the hospital. They're still pretty rough shape, but her oxygen's up to 100. She's eating on her own. She's very talkative again, so she feels good. She feels strong. She's on the steroids, and she's probably on her normal blood sugar stuff, but I don't think she was on anything for COVID necessarily. It's just a steroid for the lung inflammation, but none of the other treatments. So she'll be coming home tomorrow, praise God. She's doing good. Antoinette is recovering. She's on less oxygen than she was before. Erica and I were there. We were praising God with her. We listened to some music and some worship songs, and Antoinette was moving, and she was expressing that she could definitely hear that we were there, and that she's still in the fight. So she's still with it. She's still strong. She's just in a state where she can't talk right now. She's like it's like sleeping really deep. They got her on sedatives, so the breathing tubes can work in her lungs. The lungs had a lot of damage. Even while we were there, when she got excited, you could see the oxygen saturation go down a little bit, and then it went right back up after it calmed down. They can adjust some of the medication to make the oxygen levels go back up. So we're seeing a miracle, guys. She's moving. Her eyes made contact. She could look at us. Quite incredible to see. Quite incredible. So just know that things are working behind the scenes, and thank you for all your love and prayers. I really do not like how every 30 minutes someone else asks how she's doing. That's why I do these videos, so I can just do it one time a day, because it's just too much to talk about. Because it changes throughout the day too. There's a bunch of different data that comes in, and so I'm trying to just filter that data, because it's a lot to process with 3 people. And then Jesse's doing good today. His lungs have some stuff in it still. He's able to get that expelled. His biggest concern right now is the blood. His blood has an infection, so he is on some heavy stuff for that, but he's able to eat on his own and use the phone. He's not in bad shape like he was when they were having him on machines and everything, because his organs are much stronger now than they were with last week. So he's in the fight too. He's still in very much part of our lives. We wish him well, and we hope to see him back soon at the job. And Antoinette will be home soon. And like I told Maya yesterday, Antoinette, you will walk out of the hospital. I'm not helping you in the car. You're going to be strong. Maybe I'll help you in the car, but Maya's ready tomorrow. I told her she's going to walk. So they'll take her in the wheelchair to the curb, and then she just has to walk to get in the car. And she's ready to go home. She's actually going to go back to her house, because she was staying at our house because 3 weeks ago she had a stroke. So this has been crazy. She's doing good though. She's ready talking about going back to work. She's excited to get back into the world and live her life and resume normalcy. For Antoinette, it's going to be a little bit different. Her transition back is going to be a little challenging. She'll be on oxygen for a time. Probably won't be able to exercise as hard as she likes. She was enjoying going to the gym. She was enjoying riding the Peloton. So now when she goes back to the Peloton, it'll be more just for physical therapy at first. She's gonna have to get her lungs back. Everyone that's had COVID said that their lungs really have a time when they have to heal, and there's a process where you just don't have as much air as you used to, and then it slowly comes back. So thank God for rejuvenating cells in our body, that the lungs can repair themselves, and we're just grateful for her healing. So thanks for staying in there with the show. Remember, there's two kinds of people. There's those guys that really love me, and then there's those of you that just want to consume the content. So I appreciate both groups of you. I hope this is a great video, and have a blessed night. Keep praying for my family.